Hey, what's up, it's mikeyperion here, and welcome back to another episode of tazzcraft SMP. So, it's the second episode now, and yes, we are going to be very busy for this episode because, of course, we want to start our building episodes here in tazzcraft as soon as possible. But before everything else, of course, we need to gear up, right? From the last episode, we have kidnapped this many guy right over here. Recruited as our citizen here in the village. Well, I already have name tagged him, so he will not respond. So, this is the many guy, and I also have secured him in this shop right over here. Of course, you don't want to happen the same mistake in the new Perion city. Well, it's kind of hell of experience for me to search for another many guy in replacement to the one that spawned in our city. Well, yes. So aside from the shop for our beloved many guy, I also have added some more farms right over here. Here's a sugarcane farm here to make some papers, and as well as this watermelon and pumpkin plots. So at least we can do more trading with our villagers and get some more emeralds to buy our mending books, right? But first thing first, sorry. I already have announced the winning theme for the fall, and yes, we are going to do a cyberpunk city, which is let me open this again, which is going to call it Cyber Period. Well, thank you guys for participating. Well, thank you guys for supporting the channel, of course. And yes, so for today's episode, like I said, we are going to prep up or gear up before we start our building sessions. So I prepared a list of tasks that we are going to do for this episode, and these are quite difficult tasks, and they take hours for me to accomplish. Well, we still have to do them, right? But of course, like I said, it's not gonna be easy, and this may take hours for me to accomplish. But anyways, we still have to do it. But I think I mentioned the same thing, I guess. But anyways, so the first thing is all about gearing up. So we have to have at least mending and unbreaking tree enchantments with our tools and armor, preferably diamonds. And oops, I think I need to get my health again. But anyways, so well, not the optimum setup yet, but at least we can have at least, you know, something like efficiency 4 or sharpness 4 or some sort of those stuff. But at least something like comfortable enough for us to do some mining and some combat, right? So, well, the second thing is that we have to go to the nether to get some blaze rods and nether warts, so at least we can start brewing some potions. I know the nearby fortresses it's gonna be emptied already by now because we have some other players here in the server, so I guess we have to go further and search for an unexplored ones. So, well, what are the chances, right? Well, I don't know actually. But anyway, so the third task is we have to get an elytra. Well, same thing. The nearby end cities are most probably explored already. Well, and the more challenging part is that not all end cities got, you know, those ships where we can find the elytras. Well, but the good thing is that the end is already open. I think it's Ben who have defeated the Ender Dragon not only once but twice. But yes, well, good job, man. So, well, the final task is for this episode, we are going to take over the ocean monument. We have to conquer it, and of course, Cyber Period won the poll, so we are going to move there soon, maybe on the next episode. So yes. So those are the 4 tasks for this episode. Number 1, gearing up. Number 2, fighting another fortress. Number 3, fighting an end city. And number 4, conquering the ocean monument. Well, that's a lot of tasks. Well, like I said, this may take hours for me to complete, or not only hours but days, especially number 1. As you can see, I already have some trading goods right over here, so at least we can trade these with the villagers and get some more emeralds and buy our mending books that we are going to need for enchantment. So, well, of course, growing crops and finding the right enchantment are pretty basic, so most of them are going to do them off cam, and it's going to be, you know, I'm going to be quite busy for the next couple of days, so it may really take time for me to complete this task. So, well, first things first, the first thing that we need to do for this episode, of course, we need an XP farm. So I already have found a mob spawner right over in this area right over here. So we are going to turn this area into a mob farm, XP farm. Of course, we have to do a lot of digging, especially we still don't got the proper tools yet, but well, we have to do this, right? But anyway, so let's start doing this. Already have cleared out the spawning area for the mobs right over here, and you know me guys, I like things to be neat, right? So I replaced those granites and diorites with regular stones, so just to make things look better and even, although it's not that pretty looking though, because this place is just going to be temporary, right? So I guess this is fine. So I got some cobblestones cooking right over there, and this side right over here, we are going to direct the mobs going to a mob softener on this side right over here, and a killing chamber. Of course, we have to do a lot of digging with our iron tools though, because that's what we currently have. And this area right over here is where we're going to have the killing chamber. Well, that's the plan. So like I said, this is going to be temporary. Of course, we are going to have better XP farms soon once we have moved to the ocean monument. So far, I've cleared out this area for a better picture of what we're doing here. Well, so we got a decent space for the mobs to spawn in this area from the spawner, and of course, we are going to push them by water through this canal right over here, going to our killing chamber down there. So at least we can, you know, do it by bash. So let's check if the mob spawner is still active. So I guess we still need to dig further, because this is the area where the spawner has been deactivated. So this is where we are going to have the mob softener on the backside right over there. Of course, we are going to do some little redstone contraption. So well, yes, so let's do it and I'll be back. So now the mob softener is done, so I guess I don't need to have a tutorial for this one, because we have done this a lot of times. I guess I already have 3 of my episode which I use these contraptions. So basically I use gravel for the piston right over there, because we still don't have a slime, so we cannot make a sticky piston. Well, yeah, so basically, like I said, this place is going to be temporary. So well, we have to, of course, enclose these panels or glass areas or whatever it is though. But yes, so basically we're almost done here, and we can start gaining some XP soon. And well, let's finish this up. And basically now this place is complete, and we can use this already. And we have dug a little deep, so I made this stairs, so at least we can go easily to this side right over here, and we can monitor the flow of these zombies from our spawner going to our killing chamber. So at least we can actually see it. So once we have gone down, that spawner will be deactivated, so at least those mobs will stop from spawning, and we can at least do this by batch. So let's just wait for these mobs to come in, and yeah, so well, is that it? Yeah, I guess those are the mobs. So let's push this button, and there's the softening goes. Well, yes, so on this area right over here, this is where we are going to have our enchanting area. Of course, we are going to place some bookshelves, and of course the enchanting table. We are going to need that soon, so let's just wait for these mobs to soften. So there you go. So basically these are just 1 slash, or maybe we can also just punch them in order to kill them and gather, you know, the XP that we need for enchanting. And of course we got some storage area right over here. Well, yes, that's it. So I'm going to do a lot of off camp in order for me to upgrade my armor and tools, but anyways, I'll be back again soon. And it's the second day of my enchanting session. So far, here's what we got. So for the leggings, we got a breaking tree and fire protection tree, and for the boots, we got a breaking tree and death strider tree, and of course protection tree. So far, that's for the armor. And for the diamond pickaxe, we got a silk touch pickaxe right over here with mending. For the axe, we still got no mending on 8. For the diamond sword, it's just mending. And of course, for the shovel, at least we got some efficiency 4 for the shovel. And of course, for the bow, well, we still got no mending bow. It's just, of course, we have to use infinity. And for the fortune pickaxe, of course, we also need that in order to get more, you know, resources that we need for this one. And of course, well, we still need to continue enchanting. And I also need to find one more diamond for our chest plate. And of course, we got some feather falling and other, you know, enchanted books right over here. So basically, well, I'm going to continue enchanting maybe until tomorrow, because I have to do something later. But anyways, I'll be back again. And now it's the 3rd day of our enchanting session. So basically, we're putting the last enchantment for our helmet, which is the respiration tree. Of course, we also got protection tree and aqua affinity, and all of our armor have now mending and find unbreaking tree enchantments. So well, at least we're complete, almost complete now. For the chest plate, we still need the blast protection 4, but of course we are going to use some elytra soon. And for the leggings, we have upgraded the fire protection to 4, and for the boots, of course, you got feather falling, death strider, and protection 4. Well, yay for that. And for the tools, of course, you got our silk touch pickaxe with efficiency 4. For the axe, we got the efficiency 4 as well. And for the sword, of course, you got sharpness 5 finally, and looting tree and sweeping edge tree. And for the diamond shovel, I think it's pretty much the same from the last scene, I guess. So pretty much that's it for the enchantment. So task 1 is now complete. So basically we have to move on to our second task, which is we are going to the nether in order to retrieve some blaze rods and some nether warts. And actually Tasman already have assigned a nether portal on the nether side. So basically well, I haven't been there yet though, so this is the first time that we are going to the nether. But of course Tasman already have organized me, or organized a location for my nether portal in order to connect it to the other nether portal. Of course, we are also going to have some paths in order to connect all of our nether portals here in the tazzcraft. So basically, yeah, so we need to go deeper. So this is the place. This is quite scary though, but anyways, so now it's time to find a nether fortress, and let's do it. But apparently, like expected, this nether fortress, the nearest nether fortress, has been exploited already. So there's no nether warts right over here. Well, at least we got some blaze rods. But of course, we have to move on. We have to find nether fortress. So I guess we should move northeast, because I guess most people, I mean, the location of my base is in the northeast. So I guess most people are going in other directions. So at least for the further northeast, I mean, we can find a nether fortress, and I hope that nether fortress hasn't been exploited. So yeah, but anyways, let's go there. So around 200 blocks away, I found this end of a nether fortress. So basically, they looks promising, and there's like a blaze spawner right over there, so I guess we can gather more blaze rod. But anyways, so well, it's time to explore this nether fortress, and of course I hope we are pretty much safe in here, and I hope we won't die. But anyways, let's do it. And finally, we got some nether warts. So basically, this nether fortress hasn't been explored. So, well, I think the second task is not complete, but I will still go around this nether fortress so we can gather some more loot. But anyways, so we're done for the second task. And after this, of course, we are going back to the base, and I'll see you there. And we're finally home, and I also did some resource gathering on my way back. Of course, I gathered some nether quartz and some glowstone, and of course the blaze rods after I cut out the last scene. So now maybe I could plant some of these nether warts in this area right over here, so at least we can have some more in the future. But we actually only need a few when we... So basically, we need some potions when we conquer the ocean monument. Of course, we are going to need some strength potion, and as well as some water breathing potion. Of course, we need those. Well, that's only a few bottles, I guess. But anyway, so now it's time to move on our next task. So we are going to the end. So, well, it's a good thing that Ben already defeated the Ender Dragon, so that we can just go through the end and find an end city. Well, that's the challenging part though, because we still got no elytra, so we have to travel by foot, right? So basically, we also need to gather some what do you call this? Some ender pearls to transfer, but I mean to travel through the end. But I think we have to be in the safe mode. I mean, because we still have to go back, right? I mean, we can only get one elytra. I mean, as of the moment, and then we have to go back here, and of course I don't want to lose that elytra, and I don't want to die either, because we are going to lose that. So I think the safest way to travel is by bridges. So I think that's how we are going to travel in the end. But I know it's a little doobie way, but I guess it's fine, right? So Tasman already gave me the instructions in order to get to the end portal. So basically, we just need to go through the nether and find the nether tunnel that they built. So, well, let's jump into the nether and let's go there. So I guess this is the nether tunnel that Tasman has been mentioning. So, well, we just need to follow these and go to the end point, going to the right. So, well, let's go there, and yes. And finally, we have reached the end portal. Well, basically, it's pretty far though, but it's quite easy to find. Well, yeah, because Tasman gave me the instructions. So let's jump in. So, well, so the first thing that this is kind of scary though. I'm not really used, going to the end city or to here in the end. But anyway, so the first thing that we need to do first, before we go to find the end cities, is we have to gather some ender pearls, because we are going to need some ender chests in order to keep our stuff safe, right? So basically, yeah, so they have defeated 2 ender dragons. That's why they have 2 portals in this end. So yeah, so I'm going to make, the same thing that I did in the Let's Play series. I'm going to make like a bunker right over here in order for us to collect some ender pearls. But anyways, I'm going to do this and I'll be back. Now we're on the other side of the end. So, well, basically, yeah, let's grab some food first. I guess we should go north. This is north though. South, I guess north looks better, although they look the same, right? But anyway, so like I said, we are going to be in a safe mode, so we are going to travel by bridges, so at least we can go back here. And of course, I also don't want to lose the elytra that we have retrieved, and as well as, of course, these armors and tools that we currently have. We have duly crafted this, so basically I don't want to lose this stuff, right? But anyways, let's go. Oh my god, this looks really massive, and there's a ship right over here. This is actually the first end city that I found, but yeah, I guess there's no sign of any human activity here though. Well, I guess this is still unexplored, so we have to go to the other side right over there. Of course, I'm going to breach there. But anyways, of course, I'm also going to do this in the form of a time lapse. But anyways, and yes, let's conquer this and let's do it. the glorious moment of getting our first elytra. Oh my god. It's not easy, right? I mean, because if you got an elytra, you can just go to the top and just conquer the, this NCT from top to bottom, which is much easier. And well, there's no diamonds and no diamonds either, though. But anyways, this is fine. So at least now we got an elytra and we got our elytra safe in our ender chest. So yes. Well, it's not time to... No, actually, I still need to get more of these shulker shells. So well, I'm still going back there because I think I haven't I haven't fully conquered this. So well, I have to go back there and I'm going to gather some more shulkers and I'm going to go back to the base and I'll be back. So the third task is done and now it's time to move on our fourth task. But before that, of course, we are going to need a water breathing potion. So we have to find a puffer fish for that and we are going to that direction because I found a coral reef biome over there. So well, I'm going to go there and let's do it. And there goes our pufferfish. I don't know why this took me quite a while before I found one. But anyways, so after this, we are going to conquer the ocean monument. So basically, that's the last task for this episode. And of course, on the next episode, we are going to move there. But anyway, so I'm excited to finish the last task and I'll be back. And the last task is finally about to commence and I'm pretty slow though. But anyway, so we have to conquer this ocean monument because this is going to be our future home. And of course, well, this is not... I don't know. I guess I already have done this quite a lot. So I guess this is going to be very easy and very quick. But anyways, so let's do this and let's start conquering this ocean monument. And I forgot to bring some redstone blocks. Oh my god, how could I forget that? Yeah, I didn't bring redstone block though. But anyways, I'm going back to the village to get some redstone block and I'll be back again. I really got too excited and I forgot to bring something to fire up the TNC though. But anyways, so take two and let's conquer this ocean monument. That's all, folks. So this is our home now. So finally we have conquered this ocean monument and now this is ours. This is going to be the future site of our Cyberperion city. So yeah, I'm really excited to start our building sessions here. But anyway, so that's the only time I got for this episode. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe. This has been Mikey Perion, and I'll see you guys next time.